Greetings, my pets.
And my actual pet.
Welcome to our underground lair. You didn't expect to see us here, did you? Actually, if you're a Patreon subscriber, we're the only things you see on here.
Where else would we be?
Oh, here we are, thousands of miles beneath the Earth's crust. Shut up, you fool.
Hey everybody, William Bibiani here, Whitney Seibold. It is time for the latest...
And look, at a kitty.
Yeah, it's Luca.
A little black kitty named Luca. Luca's in a calm mood right now.
Enjoy it while it lasts, because soon the chomps begin.
He gets a little feisty a little quickly.
So it's time for a new Patreon poll, and this time we're going to pick all of your options are from the donation pile. These are shows that have been donated by you or folks like you from our Patreon or just from our general listeners off of our Amazon wish list. We have so many shows, you guys. I know some people say like it seems like we never get to them. We get to a lot of them.
We do them pretty frequently.
But there's so many.
And we've decided to make 2019 sort of a year where we step up. We're going to be doing them a lot more frequently. Mm-hmm. We're going to throw in stuff we like to do, but more often than not.
Yeah, for at least a while.
Doing these. And one of the first times we're going to do it, well, I guess we've already done it, but this month's poll is going to be just donations,
yep.
So we're definitely going to do at least one of them.
Okay, so your options are, for this poll, whatever one you vote for, this is the one we have to do in February.
And there's no theme here.
All random picks from the pile.
Kind of random that seemed interesting to us, so yeah. We're going to give this a shot.
Okay, so first off, we've got Harper's Island. Harper's Island is a sort of slasher/Agatha Christie series about a whole bunch of people on an island, and someone kills someone off in every single episode, and who could it be? Who's doing it?
A season-long slasher movie.
Yep, and this was before like American Horror Story started making that seasonal horror movie TV show thing popular, so this was kind of a trailblazer in that regard. We've had a lot of requests for this one, and we're definitely going to get to it eventually, but we could get to it in February if you vote for it. Next up, we've got Kings.
I've been wanting to do this one for a while.
Yeah, this one we've had on the pile for a bit. This one stars everyone's favorite Ian McShane. It takes place in a world in which Britain never lost America in the American Revolution. So everything is totally different, and we have a king, apparently. That's all I really know about it, frankly.
It's this big sort of alternate universe, science fiction-y royalty. But the royalty is now like taken over by new kinds of science fiction-y sets and what have you. Yeah. The cat is now eating me. I'm going to put you down.
Actually, wait. King Silas Benjamin rules the country of Gilboa. Okay, so maybe it's not America. I think it was pitched to me wrong. In any case, contemporary monarchy. That's the whole idea. Next up, we've got John from Cincinnati.
What an exciting title.
Which is about a guy named John, and he is from Cincinnati. Something involving surfing and magic and addiction and hubris. The Yost's banal existence is lifted into something profound, miraculous, and possibly universal. I actually know nothing about this show.
That we know nothing about the show will only make it more interesting when we finally get to cover it, because we get to discover.
That's true.
Like I said, I wanted to get to Kings, and it looked intriguing to me. These other ones, don't know anything about. And
well, it's got a great cast.
It's kind of fun for us to discover.
Real fast, here's some of the cast of John from Cincinnati. So we've got Rebecca De Mornay, Garrett Dillahunt, who I think is underrated, Bruce Greenwood, Luis Guzman, Ed O'Neill, Luke Perry, a lot of people are in this show. This show has actually a pretty decent cult following, so I know that about it, but this is kind of a mystery to me, and we would solve that mystery on the show. And then finally, your last option is Christian Slater in My Own Worst Enemy.
Where it's Christian Slater and Christian Slater.
Christian Slater plays a suburban dad who, unbeknownst to him, is sharing a body with a hitman. He is a multiple personality, I guess. I don't actually know if there's more to it than that.
It's like getting personality shunted in from afar. Whatever's going on.
One of them's a CIA agent, one of them isn't.
Two Christian Slaters for the price of one.
Which is
actually kind of the way you got it usually.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a little expensive, actually. But anyway.
What's that joke? Like the poor man's Christian Slater is just Christian Slater.
Oh. Poor Christian.
Poor Christian Slater.
All right, so those are your options. Once again, just a reminder.
He's a Cuffs fan.
All right, you've got the serialized serial killer story Harper's Island. You have got the modern-day monarchy story, Kings. You have got, I don't know what it is, John in Cincinnati.
John from Cincinnati.
John from Cincinnati.
Can't even get the title right.
And you've got, well, I am nothing if not My Own Worst Enemy.
Yep. So vote on the poll. in the comment section of this video, you can vote for what you want. Be sure to be clear what you're voting for.
Just leave it in the comments.
Please debate. Try to urge people in a certain direction if you're passionate about any of those choices. If not, just vote your heart.
Yep, we will vote for we will watch and review whatever you vote for. Whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much for subscribing, and have a great month.